Very excited to have him here. Get that energy up for him. Put those hands together for Isaiah Lorenzo!
Thank you, Jared. Oh, man. You got to see awkward black dude, white guy handshake in real time. They don't know what to do more than ever now. It's like, elbows, Man, I was just in Austin. Ooh, it's cool white people over there.
They're from Texas.
Yeah, man. Austin is 1,000% open, and being here the whole year. I'm from Brooklyn, and the pandemic happened, and I was getting mad at people who were leaving because I was too broke to leave. So I was like, I can't go. So man, fucking cowards, going to your parents' house. My mom lives across the street, so. Nah, man, it was 1,000% open. I think it just blew my mind up at everything I thought and knew what was what, man. They got this place called 6th Street down there that looks like Mardi Gras before, like old school Mardi Gras. Like I saw a girl with no shoes on. Like fuck a mask, she had no shoes on. That was something I hadn't seen in a long. I saw a black dude drunk touching a cop. I was like, like everything I know is false. What world is it? I hated the job I had before the pandemic. I was a dog walker. And I know what you're thinking, like, with that snazzy jacket? No. I was a dog walker, man. I was a dog walker in Park Slope. Y'all familiar with this neighborhood? Anybody from Brooklyn here? Anybody come take my grandmother's apartment? Anybody? Park Slope is a weird place, man. I couldn't get my job done efficiently walking dogs in Park Slope. Because there's just going to be a white woman in Lululemons that's going to slow you down. And every time she sees a dog, like the gas, just all these weird questions. What breed is it? The whole time, I'm just like, and she's asking these questions to the dog. What breed is it? She's not looking up at me whatsoever. Is it a rescue? What's his name? I'm like, I got 16 keys on this ring. And 14 of these dogs to walk today. This dog's name is 2:30, and it's a 3:45. I'm late, and you're watching me fail. Fucking Park Slope is an anomaly of a neighborhood. 9-year-olds run that neighborhood. Did y'all know that? 9-year-olds are in charge. I saw this little kid. What they did, I guess I should preface this. They told me that job wasn't essential, so they gave me unemployment. And I'm richer than I've ever been. There's not enough weird jackets to buy, so I bought an electric unicycle. I did, and I was like, this is how I'm gonna get around. This is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna get around. And I was in Park Slope when I was on the maiden voyage of the electric unicycle, and I was at a light. Yeah, it's hard not to look bored when you're on that shit too, because you're just like, you're just standing there. I'm cool. It's moving. It's electric. So this little kid, he's with his Park Slope mom, and he stopped me, and he pulled on my jacket, and then he was just like, and he looked up at me, and he just said, "You're fat." And his mom's face was she was like so fucking taken back. She was embarrassed. I could tell she was embarrassed. I looked, and then I just reacted because I hadn't talked to people in a while. I just reacted. I just looked at him. I just, fuck you. I gave that kid his first fuck you. And then like before, like she didn't react what he said. She just had to react to what, like somebody told her kid, fuck you. So she just reacted to what I said, and then the light turned green, and I rode off like a space villain. I was like, you just lean forward and backward. That's all you do. Y'all getting fucked up? Y'all getting drunk? Y'all trying? People trying. Yeah, man. I used to get way too fucked up before this. I was getting. I would go to brunch because that's how you support your gay friends. I don't know. That's how you do it. That's what you do. You just go to brunch like, I was getting way too fucked up though. I just think it's weird with alcohol. They let you do a drug like that because alcohol is way stronger than weed will ever be. Like that's how you know. Like when people want to smoke weed when they're drunk, I'm like, this is a waste of weed. Like this is like not a good idea ever. I got drunk at brunch once, and the fact that you can get drunk during business hours is crazy to me. Like you can walk in a regular shit. Like you're in a party mood, and you've been drinking since 12, like noon, unlimited mimosas. You could do that. I walked into a library and ordered a gin and tonic. Like it was normal. I walked in and was like, yeah, that's it, serve it. Gin and tonic, please. She was like, this is a library? I was like, oh shit, my bad. Gin and tonic. Please. Is your kitchen still open? Thank you. You ever get a text message about your behavior the night before, and that's the first you ever heard of it? I got a text message once because this guy asked me if I could get him some Molly right after I made 14 old fashions for all his friends. And then once he figured out the Molly was coming, he was like, we don't want any of these drinks. So I was like, well, I'm gonna drink them. And then we went to a party and we were supposed to line up, and then we had tickets. I wasn't happy with there being a line. So I blacked out. I don't remember what happened, but then I woke up the next day to this text message. Isaiah, I understand that you're an expressive free spirit, but it was my money. It was my money and you were my guest. I wanted to wait. I knew what was inside, people I haven't seen in years, music that turned me out, and a feeling that nightlife brings me that is inexplicable. And you acid rained on my Manhattan dance floor faithful parade. I have attended thousands of events since 1997 in New York City and around the world. Your antics were by far the worst. Your inebriation was past the point of reason. You owe Stephanie, Allison, and myself a heartfelt apology. Instead of the camaraderie of being a fellow line waiter, your incessant ramblings made the people around me ask, who is your crazy friend? We are still in that getting to know each other phase, and I understand that people get drunk and high, but how we conduct ourselves in that state can be something memorable for good or for worse. Throughout your magnificent tantrum, you were shouting something about AA. Might be time for a refresher. People don't behave that way unless something is wrong. Fix it, Isaiah. Keep shenanigans like that up, and you'll just be a lonely flower on the way to wilt and punish. What do you answer back to? Like, I don't know. I was just like, I checked. I was just like, blacked out. Who this? Like, yo, y'all been dope. Thanks. I'm Isaiah Lorenzo. Have a good night.